Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I know it's been a little like 2 weeks, but I was just really sick for like a week and a half, and then when I started to feel better, I had to put my dog down, which was really depressing. But enough about that. This is just my look that I really have been going towards when I just want something really quick but I just want to look decent. So if you want to see how I get this super easy look, keep on watching. So I'm gonna start off with my face first, just because this is not a like dramatic look, so I'm not really worried about fallout, because the eyeshadows that I'm gonna be using, right here, because the eyeshadows I'm going to be using, they don't really have any fallout, so I'm okay. But the primer that I'm using, it is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. My friend Nikki told me about this, and honestly I've been loving it. She told me it's like a dupe for the Benefit of Poreless Professional. Is that what it's called? I've never tried it, so I wouldn't know, but she has. But I'm just gonna put this in my T-zone, and after rubbing it in for a little bit, I'm just gonna pat it in. Now I'm just gonna take my Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, and this is in the shade Y415. For concealer, I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream, and I am in the shade Warm. Also, what I like to do is I take my beauty blender, and whatever is left of that concealer, I go over it on my lids. And I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Lock-It setting. To dust off that powder, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D brush in the number 20. And now for my face powder, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC35. This is my favorite palette at the moment. It is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette. Like, look at this. It has all these beautiful shades. I don't know if you can see very well. Yeah, there you go. And they're all matte. So I just love this because you can create so many looks with it. And this is what I'm using on my eyes today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the lightest shade. This one right here. It's just like a beige. For the next shade, I'm just taking this color right here. It's just a good transition shade. And the good thing about this palette is that you can really find this, the accessibility to find it, it's so good. Like, you can find this anywhere, and it's very inexpensive. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but I will have the link for you down below if you want to purchase it. It blends so well. Okay, the next shade I'm going to use is this one right here, which is like a reddish brown, and that is my favorite shade of the palette. And I'm using my MAC 224 brush, and then I'm just gonna tap the excess off, and I'm just gonna go a little bit under the crease right where we put the transition. I'm gonna go ahead and take the same brush I used before, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything. So the next shade I'm gonna take to put on my lids, I am taking the second shade, which is like a really light pink, and I'm using a Coastal Scents brush, the CN02, and going in back with my MAC 224 brush with no extra product. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend the edges. Alright, and that's pretty much the eye look. I'm gonna do my wing liner now, and I'm using the e.l.f. Intense Ink eyeliner, and I really love this because this is not like most eyeliners. I will say it's one thing, it's hard to open, but this is the tip, and it's really black. Alright, so I did my eyeliner. I'm just cleaning up the edges a little bit on this side because it came out a little too thick. Whenever you mess up on eyeliner or you feel like it's too chunky, if you haven't done your face makeup, what you could do is just take a makeup wipe and then just swipe along the edges and it'll clean it right up for you, and then it'll give you a thinner line. But if you already have your face makeup on, you could just use concealer like I did, place it along the edges, and now I'm just taking like a small precision brush and I'm just cleaning it up. So if you ever mess up, that's your tip. Jesus Christ. Alright, so now that we have finished the top of the face, I'm just going to let the mascara dry. I'm going to work on my under eye. And for my under eye, basically, I'm just going to be using the reddish brown and this light brown. So first, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the light brown that we use in the transition. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take some of that reddish brown. Alright, and then what I like to do is this shade right here. I'm going to be taking that along with my MAC 212 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this like right under, make sure you tap right under my waterline. Actually, I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to be using my Morphe MB32. Yeah, that's much better. So for my waterline, I just used the NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade medium. Now that that is done, should I do my lashes? Yeah, let's do my lashes. I'm going to be using Dodo lashes in this shade in the style 105. This is them right here. I have a discount code. I will leave it all down below. Okay. So I've placed my lashes. They were kind of playing me, so I had to do it off camera. I'm just going to move on to the rest of the face. And to contour, as always, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm using middle and this other shade out here. Now to bronze up my face, I always use the e.l.f. Cosmetics I Like Wiley face palette, because that bronzer that they have there is fucking bomb. But I don't have it with me, so I'll be using I'm gonna just use this one, my Charlotte Tilbury one, because I've really been liking it. And I'm using my MAC 168 brush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my contour area, under my contour, I'm sorry. And I'm using the same powder as before, which is the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. And like before, I don't let it sit too long, so I'm just going to go ahead and dust it. I'm just going to go over that with my brush that I used for the face powder. For my highlighter, I'm using my favorite, which is Champagne Pop, as always. And I'm going to be using my Luxie highlighting brush, tapered highlighter brush 522. So now for blush, I haven't forgotten it, just do it different now, which I really like. I'm taking this e.l.f. matte blush duo in the shade Rosy Flush, and you see these two shades are really gorgeous. What I like to do is I just tap into both of them. I don't know, I just feel like it just looks so much better. Now, for my favorite liquid lipstick at the moment, can we take this hair down because I look crazy right now. For my favorite, okay, this is so much better. For my favorite liquid lipstick at the moment, I don't know if any of you guys know, but I'm not a really big fan of liquid lipsticks, just because most of them, they leave my lips super dry or they flake off, and I'm just not a fan. But I've been trying some lately, and there's a few brands that I like, and my top favorite right now is the Ofra. Their formula is really good. It lasts all day, it doesn't come off, it does not feel drying at all, it doesn't budge, it's just super comfortable to wear. This really, I just love it, and I have it in the shade Pasadena, so this is what I'll be wearing today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on. And it's just the perfect shade for every day. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. This might be too much for some of you guys, which is understandable, but it's super easy to achieve, and most of these products that I've used are inexpensive and you can find in your local drugstore. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And I think that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.